I'm finna crash out. Can't get rid of me, that's what they really mad about.
Crash out, crash out, crash out!
I'm gonna flip
Okay,
out.
I'm gonna be done. Enjoy it.
You people are sick, wicked, funky, misanthropic, codependent animals.
No one still guessed it, Ayo.
Yo, I know nobody would. You know what I'm saying? That's when
It's like the cult classic of
that's
cult
when
classics.
society was a little bit more simple-minded.
And uncancelable.
You know what I mean?
That's what we push. We push that uncancelable
You gonna fuck with us?
content.
That's what we
Welcome
do.
back to another episode of Crash Out the Sitcom. I am your host with the most, the grossest uncle, T.O. Val.
This your boy A Omega with the funky dope flavor, aka the fail, the AO, you know,
The Funkle.
the drunko, all of the above there. Snuckle.
Tonight's episode 15.
Oh, already.
Sports, scripts, and scandals. The gambling games behind the games.
Well, let's just say that tonight there's going to be a big competitive head-to-head competition.
Let's start it like this. Hold on. Oh, wait, who is first? Oh, you know what? Okay, we're going to start like
We're going to get y'all. Watch. We've been listening. Uh-huh.
The NBA's gambling boom meets the underground shadow. The more they legalize it, the deeper the dark side grows. Let's talk about NBA and the betting scandals. All right, A Omega, what do you got for us?
Well, I just got to say that I heard that, Chauncey Billups was really getting out of the 10 out of 10% there to make sure that he got his percentage back. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if he shows up there, 110% there, make sure that they secure the win.
So what happened was a federal indictment in October 2025 hit the NBA. Current and former players and coaches allegedly tied to illegal gambling and rigged poker games linked to organized crime. The names involved were
Chauncey Billups.
Terry Rozier,
And
Damon Jones. Allegations include using tech-enhanced poker setups, X-ray tables, rigged shufflers, contact lens readers, and
dang.
and this was all to cheat millions. Rozier allegedly shared inside info, even saying he would underperform to swing bets. I think we saw a clip of that where he was like, "Oh, if you want to make your friends rich real quick, all you got and get them a bag. All you got to do is sit out in the third quarter, and
We heard that.
and everybody leaves with the bag, right?"
Right.
I hate sports.
That you do. You don't even know sports.
I'm gonna
there,
throw it out
motherfucker.
there. I've
My nigga
always
don't like
I've
sports
always
at all, my
hated
speaker.
sports, and then it came to the light one day that someone was telling me that sports was like, you know, when in Rome when they would bring the bread in the circuses, right, in the Colosseum, and that's when they would have
Distraction.
like the gladiator
It was
fight
distraction.
and all the fucking fans and
Yeah,
of the
kill,
town.
kill
him, kill him. I hate
Thumbs
my
up,
life.
thumbs
I
down.
hate my own life. That's why I want them to take yours.
Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Um, Yeah, so that's kind of what the NBA, the NFL, hockey, NHL, MLB, that's where they all stemmed from. And
NBA.
like I said, we're just here to tell you guys the blunt truth. We're here to
That's
crash
what we
out
do.
on the shit. We are the Blunt Kings, but we also crash out whenever
also
we
there-
need to. Yeah.
You know, we like to bring you up to current affairs there as far as what we're going on here on Sports Network there and Sports Conspiracy Network there.
So people are asking, why
yeah.
does this even matter? Why does this matter? Because it involves active NBA figures, not just retirees, that are tied to the mafia families and tech-driven fraud. Comes as the NBA profits from legalized sports betting, making optics worse. This could spark major policy shifts, stricter betting rules, surveillance, and
they get double
prop bet limits.
They get double the motherfucking. You know, there's a cap on football.
What do you mean?
Well, you can only hit a cap with so much millions in football in the American Football League, the National
Like as a
Football League.
player?
As a player.
Okay.
You know, NBA doesn't have a cap, dog. Motherfuckers are making 300 million. You know, you hit like 65 million, 18 million, 7 million as a football player.
Do you think that
which is way more of an aggressive sport.
Do you think that plays a role in like the influence of why more NBA players would be rigging the games rather than the NFL players.
Well, I just want to put it like this: protect the profit.
Yeah.
Right, protect the profit.
We've said that many times on the
Uh-huh.
Crash Out, and it's funny how it all leads back to that, right? Like
Yep,
they're just
everybody wants to
protecting the
protect their
profit.
profit there at the end of the day there, you know what I mean? I'm going to protect my A1 even though I'm I am an executive, a CEO of a music or conglomerate or anything that's invested in anything. So if I'm investing in anything, I'm going to protect my investment at the end of the day, folks.
Yeah.
And, just like being a human, I'm going to look over my daughters or my sons, and I'm going to make sure that they're safe and secure. And I'm going to protect my profit. You know what I mean? And I'm going to make sure my legacy goes on.
Well, then,
And with this, though, because there's so many millions of dollars invested there,
right. That's
you
what I was
have
gonna say.
no fucking choice there but to do that there. Because why? You have to pay back the person you borrowed from over here and over here and over here and over here to even get some kind of a return.
So in the NBA, they're definitely paying these players to sit out in the third quarter because we have a bet that if you sit out in the third quarter, so and so over here is going to win 20,000.
Yes.
$20 million.
That's the way it rolls.
This guy's going to win 10 million. This guy's going to win
Yeah.
5. And these are very important people.
And you know why?
And if you fuck this shit up, then we're going to break your legs.
It's because they started fucking letting gambling with the fucking college betting sports and all the other shit happen. You know what I mean? We've always done sports betting there. Yes, horses and greyhounds.
Have you
know what I'm
ever
saying?
have you
And
ever
now you
betted?
start doing betting on basketball and baseball and doing parlays and all of this there. I understand that there. Some of us are more intuitive there and know how to sway it to their favor. But
Remember
a
that
lot of these
movie,
people don't get it, man.
Uncut Gems, right? With Adam Sandler, and he was going
Yep.
around doing all this craziness.
Yep.
Like if a jeweler can get caught up that much, right? A wealthy jeweler, right? Let's just say that story is based on true events.
Okay.
If a wealthy jeweler can get caught up in that same game of, let me bet this here, let me bet that here, come back, I'll go here, take this watch in collateral for this big old rock,
Yep.
or whatever. You know what I mean? Like how the whole story unfolded.
Right.
There's no doubt in my mind that there's players that are trying to do the same exact thing, or like they say, like other entities come to them and say, "Hey, we said we have better. You're gonna."
I want to stay rich forever.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
They want to stay rich forever. They can't go back to the ramen noodles.
Mm-mm.
They can't go back.
Yeah,
Everybody will say the
they got a
ramen
taste of the good life, and unfortunately, like when you get up in that tier, right,
noodles.
it becomes less as accepted that you're a millionaire. You could have 1 millionaire, but like you could have $1 million.
Well, it's
is
hard
what
to
I'm
not
saying.
to be in the
Like,
limelight.
Yeah,
anymore,
like
too.
say you had $1 million and you're in a room full of billionaires, you're definitely gonna want to get to that $1 billion mark, and you're gonna do whatever you can or whatever you get asked to do for that money. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you're gonna follow through
Yeah.
because you already signed a contract.
Yeah, henceforth.
So you're gonna have to fall in line,
Yeah.
which is fucked up.
All right. You ready for the next one, AL?
Shit, man, ready as ever.
The NFL might not be fixed, but it's definitely produced. Between billion-dollar betting deals and perfect storylines, football's starting to look like it's Netflix with helmets. What do you think, A Omega?
Well, I gotta say, they're coming through tonight. They're looking at all this shit that's coming out there. Coming to the limelight there. I'd say there's a lot of conspiracies, a lot of things, and a lot of issues to work on tonight there. But it's us there. It's bringing you the actuals and the factuals there. We will definitely let you know about what's going to transpire tonight with every game this evening.
So the core claim, fans think that the NFL is scripted, right? I've been thinking this for a very, very long time.
Well, I can tell you this much. I've been playing the game for 25 years there, Pat.
And how many pages did you have to read before you did play number
Well,
one?
I got to say this there. I've been holding it down since the grass came out the ground.
Since the grass came out the AstroTurf,
That's what I'm
Dan.
just saying there. Back to you.
So, fueling the theory, gambling and refs, the league's deep ties to DraftKings, FanDuel, Caesars, etc.
This is why they got caught up.
Mistakes often line up with point spreads.
And this is where the NBA again too. See, same shit. They got caught up in these Ponzi pyramid schemes. And y'all thought
So-
you were going to crash out and make money off of everybody?
Do you know how those work, Ayo, or no? Can you tell
No,
me?
fuck no. I don't know how they work because I never fucking fall for that shit.
Right.
I knew it was bullshit right off the get-go. Fucking publishers, clearinghouse, sweepstakes, all that. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the old school. I know what it was. Y'all scam my grandmama out of shit. Hell no. You ain't gonna get me.
They got me on a Columbia House deal back in
Yeah, but that was like
1992.
99 cents a CD.
They still try to get me.
I know, man.
No, I'm
we
just
still
kidding.
gotta, we
All
still
right.
got to pay him back for that.
So the second thing that's fueling the theory is that primetime storylines, miraculous comebacks, emotional wins.
Uh-huh. Okay. I can see that.
It's too Hollywood to feel random, is what the fans are saying. And
We had a good 5-year run, like Golden State.
me, as a non-fan of any sports, like ever, like the only sports I really do like is bowling and pool. Is that
It may
cool?
be hip hop.
And hip hop
lyricism.
and hip hop lyrics, yes, lyricism.
Lyricism.
And we'll get to that in a
that's your
second.
number one sport.
Yeah, that's my number one sport.
Come on,
People
man.
ask me, who's your favorite baseball player? Who's your team? Who's this? Who's that? And I go,
Me.
me. Me and my team. Actually, I have a pretty great team. You know what I mean?
We knock
The
it out the
strain
park.
damage team is what keeps me going. You know, DBG, A Omega, Cambo,
We
Webb.
Otani, we Freddie Freeman. We
Yeah.
we knocking it out the park. We Mookie Betts. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I definitely never really got into sports. Like honestly, I am really good at playing pool and like I can hit a golf ball pretty good.
So you
And
like playing billiards and you know you
Billiards,
get down on the you know, do you hit the golf course or you do more like just like the top golf?
no,
kind of
I
thing?
take my son to Top Golf all the time.
Okay, gotcha.
Me and him love going to Top Golf, and
It's on point.
I just
It's a good way to
I
be
nail
strategic.
the shit out of those.
Okay,
balls.
okay, fuck yeah.
Pause.
Yeah.
But
And that's the way it goes there, folks. If you're going to go to Top Golf there, make sure you take your son and your daughters there in Albuquerque there, right off of Jefferson and I-25.
all right, but so what do you guys think? Do you really think that the NFL is staged? Do you think that every play they already know how it's going to unfold, so that way they know what team is going to win in the long run?
Look at the Raiders.
You can see that the Raiders have not been paying to play, huh? Like
Bro,
they haven't
they
been.
have Tom Brady as one of their major, investors right now. This guy
Tom
is
Brady?
Tom Brady there, right? Rival.
I don't know.
Rival there, right? Fucking, came from the Buccaneers. For that prior was the Patriots there, right? Bill Belichick there came from a great dynasty,
Of what?
of football.
Like all of them play.
And Super Bowls are right. The Patriots there. And now all of a sudden now he wants to invest in us there. And now all of a sudden
The Raiders are winning.
we're having the worst fucking season.
The worst season.
Yeah, dog. We've only won one game out of like 7 or 8, dog.
And I'm not being mean when I say this, but isn't that normal for the Raiders?
That's usually accurate.
Oh, okay.
So
So
But
that's what I'm
to
saying.
see, like,
Maybe
this guy, I thought he was
he's gonna
supposed
start
to, like, bring
paying
us
to
up.
play. What if he starts paying to play and then the Raiders start winning? Watch, if the Raiders start winning and you guys see this shit and the Raiders start winning after
What
this,
if we hit Super Bowl? Yeah,
bro?
right. Yeah,
what if
right.
they win Super Bowl this
right.
year?
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
I know. Who knows? We don't know.
I'm not the guy that types
That's
the
what I'm saying
script.
there. Here's being a sports broadcasters there. Here at T.O. Studios there. You know what I mean? At Strain Damage Village. You know what I mean? This is what we do there. This is your boy. Hey, Omega with the funky dope flavor there. Always at your ugly, funky, dope broadcaster there. Along with my partner in crime, Vile there. You know what I'm saying?
All right, we're gonna move on to the next one. MLB.
What's up?
Baseball was America's pastime until the money started playing too. From 1919 to today, the game's always had the inside pitch. The real history, 1919, Black Sox scandal, 8 White Sox players
Oh.
paid to throw the World Series.
Oh, shit.
The birth of modern sports corruption. This is when it first fucking started, Ayo. In 1919.
Damn, dog. That's 100 and something plus, man. A corruption from y'all.
None of you guys have been watching real sports since 1918.
Scripted.
It's been scripted since
Yeah,
1919.
better chance of watching
y'all.
your kids at the Yaffle
Yeah. And see, this is
flag football.
this is going to be the point of the whole fucking show, right? This is what I really, 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 really want to crash out about. If they would leave things like sports, music, hip hop, especially art, fashion,
Yes. Yep.
if they would leave these worlds to the natural acceptance of these people, right? I'm trying to word this the right way so everyone
Individuals.
can understand. Without being corrupted, without being touched, without being swayed, without being
You're talking
rigged,
innocence.
without being
With innocence.
without being touched at all. Like if it was in its purest form, all these genres, if they were all in their purest form, my
purest
point,
form of influence.
we would really see who is the best artist,
Yep.
who is the best football player, who is the best basketball player, who's the best baseball player, who's the best hockey player,
Without the
who's
manipulation of
really
this.
the best rapper,
Yeah.
who's really the best singer, who's really the best actor, who's really the best actress, who's really the best. I could go on for fucking ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
Fucking
that's
preach,
that's the
baby.
motherfucking
Go,
point
go.
of what I'm trying to say is if none of these things
It's
were
the crash
touched
out.
by money and corrupted by, oh, let me get you some more money by letting you throw the game, or
all these
let me
legislative stuff.
pretend that you broke your ankle in the third round, or get knocked out in the second round or the
Yeah.
first round.
And then why?
Boxing.
Because you bet that you weren't going to get up after the third round.
Yeah. No,
you
they're
were not going to perform after the third quarter.
there's some guy out there fucking eating gabagool like, this fucker doesn't go down in the second round, I'm gonna kill the whole fucking family. You know what I mean? And that's bullshit. Like, honestly, like, fucking leave sports alone, leave music alone, leave art alone, leave fashion alone, leave Hollywood, like Hollywood,
The creativity.
fuck Hollywood altogether, because they kind of like
Right.
started the whole fucking trend
Facade,
of doing
yeah.
this. You know what I mean?
Yup,
Like, oh,
yup.
let's corrupt our people from within and let's fucking
Preach, baby.
bribe them. Let's get them compromised. Let's put them in these fucked up situations to where they have no choice but to do everything we want them to
And
do.
they don't know what to do.
And they don't know what the fuck to do.
Straight
And
up.
that's what I really wanted to crash
And there's
out
just
about.
mad fucking confusion. There's mad chaos there. Everybody doesn't know how to feel or how to approach anymore. You know
And
what
what's
I'm saying?
even worse is everybody is told who to like, right? Like when you said the Patriots were winning a grip, right? I, as a fan of no sports at all, I knew that the Patriots were winning year after year after year after year after year, and then
Even if you didn't have
and then at the
any
very end,
involvement.
what Deflategate happened? I even heard about that
Oh,
because there was a
shit.
scandal, and I love fucking scandals.
I wasn't gonna bring
And,
that up there.
So when you see all of these things happening and the way that they unfold and the karmic retribution, meaning that they have to tell us what they did as they did it or after they did it, so that way in their mind they get to go to wherever they go in the afterlife, but they're definitely gonna go.
They're
if
gonna
they-
answer for it.
to hell,
gonna-
straight up,
Or they're
or
gonna answer
they're gonna
for
have
it
to
there.
answer in some kind of
Yeah,
way. Yeah. I'm not gonna even say hell or whatever, but whatever. You know what I
Like
mean?
that.
Like it'll be their own hell, if you will. You know what I
We all
mean?
answer for ours.
Yeah.
We all
Moving
know-
moving along. Even hockey's fucked up, bro. From rig lotteries to underground betting, hockey's cold surface hides some hot scandals. What do you think, Ayo?
Can I play some slapstick? I want to play some slapstick.
The first thing.
I'm not Canadian, but I can get down like a Canadian,
So
Slapstick.
the key scandal, 2006, Operation Slapshot, NHL.
Slapshot, see?
Yeah,
Slapstick,
exactly.
slapshot.
Operation Slapshot, dog. Give me knuckles, dog. You nailed that shit, bro. NHL coach Rick Tachette. I'll just call him Tachette. Tied to illegal sports betting operations, ongoing whispers about refs favoring U.S. teams, rigged draft lotteries, and quiet ties to betting markets.
Oh, man.
Damn.
See, all of this is just really fucking transpiring into what everything is leading up to now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was 06, folks. I mean, NFL coach illegal sports betting operations. Ongoing whispers about refs favoring U.S. teams, rigged draft lotteries. You know what I mean?
And quiet ties to the betting
Let's just
markets.
be real.
Dude.
I mean, fucking, it's always been about that there. Hey, you know what? The ref's my cousin, and maybe if I can, maybe swim to throw the little flagrant foul over here to the other little kid that's not doing so good. Maybe look better on us, and we'll get him back next season as like the head ref.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's
That's
sad.
how it starts.
It happens.
That's
It
how it
happens
starts.
in all fields, right?
Fucking
Pun
Yaffle all
intended.
the way on up there. I've been 13 years old there. I remember playing Yaffle with the Young American Football League, all of that shit there for sure. And I seen that shit there, especially when I came up playing basketball in a smaller city like Santa Fe.
How many sports did you play as a kid?
Man,
Leo?
I did football, basketball. I did not do any fucking volleyball.
No, just the ones you
know what I'm
did.
saying?
Football, basketball.
Football, basketball. I didn't do any soccer. I was too angry.
What else?
That was it.
Didn't you do performance arts?
Well, performing arts, there was
That's
different
still an
than
art.
that there. Yeah, I did tap
I
dancing
think that's a
there.
sport. I consider that a
Tap
sport.
dancing there. I did break dancing there. You know what I mean? A lot of more creative arts.
Fuck yeah.
Also theatric stuff like that there.
You want to know how many
that's
sports
why I'm
I
so
played, AO?
characteristic.
Guess how many sports I played as a kid?
Hit me with it. Hit me with it.
Poetry.
Shit, man. That's why you a sanctified poet, man, because you know it.
Hey.
That's why.
And that's why I rap better than half of New Mexico rappers for
But
sure.
that's why we got to say, folks, those are the facts of the facts there, the sports today there. Don't forget, lyricism is still a sport.
the biggest sport
Ever.
I get so sad when I talk about hip hop because I just found out recently, like, you know how we've been talking about the conspiracy about hip hop being owned by the CIA and ran by the prison system and stuff like that.
The prison shit, yeah.
I've been seeing a couple of reels recently for really, really profound and what's the word I'm looking for as far as like a person that you're able to believe in, reputable source, right?
Right, there you go. There you go. I was just going to say. Right out. I was just rolling this up when you said reputable.
They're saying that hip hop was only pure.
Because of them.
No, it was only pure when Africa Bambaataa and then we're creating it back then, dude. Like after that, it was done because they saw, and this is why, like we have like 3 minutes to talk about it, which is perfect. They saw the influence. Yes, they saw that spark of inspiration
Of course,
that
shut it
hip
down.
hop gave anybody and everybody who was influenced by hip hop at the time to stand taller,
Yep.
think wiser,
Proper posture.
be
proud.
be prouder, be better. And
Influence.
the CIA and the powers that be saw that shit, and they just straight pulled the rug from all of us, dog. And it really just makes me sad, bro, because this art, hip hop, rap, poetry, lyricism,
Spoken word.
all of these things are some of the best natural sports I've ever heard of, right?
Mm-hmm.
And to see stuff like this get tarnished, not only just for money, but to entrap the souls and the mind states and
Creativity.
and stump the creativity of all of the youth that were to come after that is one of the reasons I wanted to create this show. Honestly, you know what I mean? Like I want to clap back. I want to fucking tell these fuckers, even if it's just us two on a couch saying, "Fuck everything, open your fucking eyes," right?
That's what we do.
If 30 people watch the shit, 30,000 people, 30 million people, it don't matter as long as we touch one fucking person, 2 people. You know what I mean? Like
We influence them. And
to
we
just
shape.
think, to shift their mind state, think for themselves, think a little bit
Out of the box.
more questionable.
T.O.
Don't just accept everything that's thrown at you. Oh, I believe that because it was on TV. Oh, I believe that because my
Y'all think we just
my
picked this
uncle
shit up?
told me so because he believes that. You know what I mean? Like you really have to start breaking these things down. Go ahead, Ayo, my bad.
No. Just in general, there, y'all think that we just like literally have everything laid out for us right away. We just put it in and here it goes. You know what I mean? No, it comes from days of grinding and digging in the information crates, digging in the files there. You know, like how we used to do with the CDs there, or look for that certain song that really stood out to people there. We really do look for that specific topic there that's going to really fucking pique your interest at the end of the day. You know? And we want y'all to stay up, stay woke. You know what I mean? Not woke, but we want y'all to wake up.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, because, you know, if people keep saying, yo, this is the dream, I'm living the dream, when the fuck are we going to wake up? Because I'm not living the dream at all.
No.
And I know a lot of people around here,
That
and
shit's a
people that
scam.
are around you there, they ain't living the fucking dream.
Yep.
So what we need to do is come together there and make ourselves wiser there. You know what I'm saying? We need to crash out on the whole shit. You know what I'm saying?
We're going to take a little break. When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about hip hop. We're going to bring up the Verzuz from Cash Money, No Limit.
Which is another sport there, my favorite sport there. I love freestyle hip hop battles.
All right, coming up next. Peace. Welcome back to another episode of Crash Out the Sitcom. I am your host with the most, the grossest uncle, T.O. Val.
This is your boy, A.O. Maker with the Funky No Flavor, a.k.a. the Funko, the Drunkle, the Fago, the A.O. And we got some more stuff for y'all to get into this evening there. So stay tuned.
Flip out. Get behind me, baby.
As we proceed to give you what you need.
You people are sick, wicked, funky,
All the
misanthropic,
from
codependent animals.
I fucking love our intro, dog.
Man, yo, you don't even do sports. That's why I love it.
Oh, I know. I hate sports. Dog.
Just the way though that you brought it in, the delivery.
The only sport,
Man,
the only sport I
think
like.
we're natural.
Yeah, yeah. Hey,
I think we're
ESPN, if you really need some real motherfuckers down there, dog, hit me up.
We got you there.
You don't got to go to Dulce to get the clones. Just go to Albuquerque, dog. Come get us.
Find some real ones there that'll really break it down for the New Mexico Lobo game.
Yeah. Just don't have me looking like Eminem.
Like Eminem.
Remember Eminem?
Yeah. Oh man, blank out.
Yeah.
Blank out.
They said that's when that whole shit started when he had MK Ultra, and that's when they said the witch got him.
Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
There, we always talk about that there. I mean, if you listen to some of our old school tracks there from T.O. the Inspired Ones, go ahead and do some digging back in the day there. We've been talking about this for years.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Yeah,
but if you want to learn some real shit and
just saying,
and hear some real predictions.
We mention it
definitely.
lightly there. We're not always plugging our stuff, but if you really want to go back and just check out who we are, you know what I mean? Do yourself a favor checking on that there. But anyway, on to the next one.
Hip hop. Let's see. Let me do this. Let me do this right. Hold on. See if we have a beat on here.
I think we do. Oh, snap there. So we just finished there.
2 empires, 1 city. No Limit or Cash Money. Who really took the crown when the beats went head to head? Hey, Omega, who do you think won the battle?
Man, I don't know. I feel like I'm juvenile from back in 94.
It was Bling Bling to back that ass up. To bout it. I think it was one of the coolest and most successful, like maybe not money wise or whatever, or maybe money wise.
If I could say one thing about that there, Val, there is that I would definitely say that No Limit had a better run there as far as their whole year for 1998. I mean, coming out with 28 albums there in 1 year there with multiple, features and multiple laydowns there, as opposed to the whole Cash Money crew there, Cash Money Millionaires at the time there. They probably had about a handful of good players there, as opposed to No Limit at that time there, Val.
Well, usually I would agree with you, A Omega, but I think that Cash Money Records took it completely. I think they had the crowd moving when No Limit was performing. There was people on their phones, and only a couple of the songs got them bouncing like they were supposed to.
But No Limit there, I mean, let's not get it twisted there. No Limit had multiple hits over multiple charts there over multiple consecutive years.
Oh, but Baby, though. Baby had Lil Wayne. Baby had Drake. Baby had Nicki Minaj. Baby had all of
Lil
the
Wayne.
hits.
Lil Wayne was
He's
the
the
hard
richest.
hitter.
He's the richest man in the business, literally. I know Master P might have made it independently, but Birdman is making it fundamentally... Or I don't know what's the word.
But in the sports, you know what I mean. But being in the sports area, there is being competitive there, being highly competitive there. At the end of the day, the competitiveness there is just highly competitive nowadays, and we keep it 1,000.
Yeah, hell yeah. No, it was really cool. It was a really good versus. One of the best ones I've seen. There was no fighting. That's what I meant by successful. There was no fighting.
Yeah,
nothing but love.
They gave everybody their props.
Silk the Shocker proved that he is still the worst rapper in the universe. He couldn't even remember his own verses 25 years later, dog. You had 25 years to memorize your shitty ass verse and you still fucked up on stage. That was the only thing that I saw from No Limit that was fucked up, because Mia X delivered, Master P definitely delivered. Who else? Mac delivered, definitely. He was on point.
Can't believe they did the Mercedes song. You ain't gotta say it too much. And he was the one that did that. I was like,
oh yeah,
wow,
that guy was fucking.
I was
he
like,
was pretty on it, but he did fuck up a couple times.
But that was like the Ja Rule song of that time there, because you know what I mean. Like the only time we was bumping that is when we had Shorty on the side.
Bro, if my ex-girlfriend could remember that song, I know he could, dog. Like for real. Straight the fuck up.
And that's what's happening today on the Real Ethics of Hip Hop Sports, folks. It's been wild.
But it was really cool. It was cool to see all of the hits performed right. Juvenile came out with the backpack on the first track, right? They're kind of getting the sound check right before they jumped into it. Right. I feel that Cash Money, they dropped the gator boots with the pimped out Gucci suit. For them dropping that as track 2 for their battle, it was way early. Fucking early, dog. But they kind of redeemed themselves at the end when they played the Lil Wayne verse, and then Juvenile did back that ass up.
Yeah.
Master P came back in and he brought Snoop out for the feature that Snoop did on that track. What was that track?
Shit.
The one.
Which
Master
one?
P? No.
I mean, he was part of.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
there's out there for a minute.
Well, I was just saying that one.
Okay.
I'm talking about that one.
I like how you do that, man. You
beat a motherfucker. Even.
Yeah. See how he go back and forth. Like sometimes, like he be doing like what I do. So I like that.
Yeah.
See this nigga.
Sometimes I know the beats, dog. Straight up.
He real. This nigga Val, he real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yo, that shit was nutso there just because Wayne didn't show up. There was a lot of people from both sides that didn't show up or that weren't around or just, weren't in the cut. They were like, I ain't fucking with you. And even Homeboy said that straight up on
about
that shit.
Turk, right?
Yeah, we're like, yeah, man, I was like, I ain't fucking with you. And I was like,
yeah, he's, when Birdman said something, he said something weird about Turk. Like,
yeah, he was like, man,
you wanted to fuck with you? Okay, we're gonna fuck with you.
Yeah, Turk,
and the girl behind him was like, oh, and like I was like, damn, that means Birdman's gonna fucking
put that on blast.
Yeah, he's gonna diddy that. He's gonna diddy that fool for real. He's gonna be like, this would be Birdman after that fucking singing. No, I'm just joking.
Salute.
But yeah, Birdman is definitely known for being, the Diddy
He pretty
of the
grimy
South.
there, dude. I've heard some stories about Master P there that are pretty grimy ass too. You know what I mean?
Well, they're real, dog. They're like when
Master
when
P, all them songs.
when you
there,
get
too.
these real like motherfucking ex dealers and ex gang leaders in the fucking rap game as CEOs, dog, it's gonna get a little bumpy. And
there was, I mean, again, too, some of these places had never been established either.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's true.
Like, none of these places had anybody to look up to them. Nobody had no boozies. You know what I'm saying? Where Master P came through from the ward, ain't nobody over there fucking holding it down or motherfucking, same place with Juvenile. You know what I mean?
No, that's true.
Like, somebody needs somebody to look up to at least. And, you see the strength in it now. Everybody follow the Dolphs.
Yeah.
Everybody follow Key Glock. Everybody follow, Kendricks,
Yep.
So
Mhm. But see,
I definitely see that there.
And when we get to the rap, right? Like at the end of the day, sports and hip hop, I should say, were built on the same energy, right?
They correspond there.
Raw passion,
Shaquille O'Neal was a fucking rapper slash
hustle. You know what I
slash
mean?
bear.
And the love of competition. But when the money, odds, and politics start to outweigh the purity, everything that made these cultures powerful really begins to fade, dude. And
it's fucked up.
it's really fucked up, dude. And I hate to see stuff like that happen too. Everybody loves sports, right? They count on my team is fucking my.
I want my kid to do
my
sports.
team.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like my team is my team.
Oh,
And
the disappointment and all that there, man.
Yeah.
You got to know when expecting there. You know?
to find out that your team is scripting the shit or taking bets.
The
to
best thing a man
throw
can
the game and or your favorite rapper's buying streams or your favorite rapper is
or somebody in your group
pretending
is
to be bigger than you,
buying all the albums and not telling you,
bro.
hype you up to keep you there.
They really said that there's a conspiracy that, and this is mainly with like Eminem music and like the ones that like Drake music, the ones that sell millions of copies of albums till this day. Where the fuck are these CDs being played? You know what I mean? Like,
Where?
Yeah, but they say that they take all of these albums that are so called sold, right? The actual record company buys the fucking bulk of
The
them.
actual?
And then they just fucking burn them, or
They've been doing that for
off,
years.
Throw them off the side of a boat. You know what I mean?
We've been talking about that since the old school Jay-Z days.
Yep.
Oh,
Remember when they said Jay-Z?
Yep.
That Jay-Z had a ghostwriter in what was it in Cuba or something like that? Like,
Yep.
I thought that was one of the
We
funniest.
were talking
ones.
about that shit back in the Aces, like the Hova, since the
Yeah.
Black Album. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We're talking about that shit there. We've already been recognizing certain little niches in the way that these certain particular artists are operating.
Yeah.
And gotcha.
I'm sorry to break it to you guys,
Straight
dog,
up.
but I hate sports enough to not watch it, but I don't hate it enough to just keep you guys fooling yourselves. You know what I mean? When you guys see this and you guys realize, like, wait, let me start looking at my favorite sports.
So we're doing sports, and we re-correlated it into the mix of hip hop there too,
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because there is the same.
It's the same thing.
It's the same corruption there. It's the same thing there. You know what I mean? We pay to the highest bidder there, and we pay for the highest star.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I mean, how much are you paying? This particular ball player, Shohei Ohtani. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Let's just go there. Freddie Freeman. Dodgers. Anybody from the Dodgers? Anybody from the Toronto Blue Jays right now? You know what I'm saying?
And I bet you they do face a little bit of like peer pressure, right? Imagine getting famous in sports, right? And you're getting $100 million deal, and then your homie that you grew up with, you wish you can give him some of that money, but sometimes your money is tied up in these contracts, right? And you can't give them none of the fucking money like how rappers do with their homies
And
that they came up with, right? Where they're able to give them some stacks and they get
Well,
out
I
of
would
jail.
say that there, like, if you made it and you had some money that was tied up there, and I was just still doing my little humble 9-to-5 thing, a real spicker wouldn't care. You know what I'm saying? A real spicker wouldn't have
Like you mean like a real friend or real motherfucker
real
that's really in your
wouldn't have to
circle?
rely on you there because
Yeah.
you know why? I know how simple my life is, and I know exactly what I need to fucking get by.
Yeah.
I don't need anything else other than maybe a courtesy call or your company.
Or realistically, like even financially, right? Realistically,
I don't
like
need it.
no, but like if somebody ever made it, right, and they were to be like, "Whoa, what do you need?" Like, are you gonna ask for $5 million a month or like 5,000 a month? Like, what's more realistic? You know what I mean? Like, if he's really able to give you that kind of money,
Hey, just come by
you're
and
not
cook
gonna
5
be
steaks.
you're not gonna be a pussy and be like, "Bro, I need the $5 million, dog. I have so much fucking going. I just need
My
five
sports betting fucked me up at the MGM Grand sports bets.
fucking sports picks and right picks got me
My
fucked
parlay,
up.
my parlay.
I need $5 million a month. Like, dog, like realistically, like if somebody famous was to be able to give me just 500 to 5,000 a month, I'd be cherry. You know what I mean? Like there'd be no reason. And this goes for like a lot of these sports baby mamas and rappers babies mamas too.
Right.
Like this shit's ridiculous. We're like
70,000 a
just
month?
because you had the famous guy's baby, now he owes you $30,000 a fucking month. Like if you were living that
Stephon
lavish
Diggs,
life
right?
before,
Stephon Diggs?
no, like and even before,
He's a sports player,
yeah,
right?
but all the ones before that, because like let's pretend like.
Ken Griffey?
Let's talk about the babies, mamas that aren't famous. You know what I'm saying? Like they have no fucking life to fucking upkeep like that, dog.
Oh.
Like the life that they had was with homie. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay, I got you.
Like the life that they had
They
that
wanna
was
be sports
extravagant
mama.
was
Right,
with the
right.
homie. The second you want to leave the homie or the homie wants to leave you, you do not get fucking 40 racks a month, dog. You're gonna get the same shit that fucking any other baby mama gets, and that's like 1,000 or
$872.
you know what I mean? Like honestly, like on some real shit.
$872.92.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be no fucking 50 racks a kid, dog. Like who the fuck do you think you are?
Yeah, you're not Offset.
Yeah.
Oh,
And-
shout out to Offset.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Shout out to
You know
Offset.
what I mean?
First
Run of the game.
fucking man in history to get the 70-30 split. I hope that shit goes down, brother. I'm rooting for you. Mama.
Yo, what's up with your jersey, man?
Oh, you like this?
Yo.
This is my favorite sports team right
What
here.
does that say?
Runs.
New York runs.
This is my favorite.
Yo.
This is my favorite team right
That's
here.
nutso, dude.
Yeah.
I was looking at over it and I'm like, yo, I noticed we're wearing like the same hue of gray. You know what I'm saying? The
It's
same
funny
color. And I was like,
because you're dressed
motherfucker.
like the ESPN guy, like the
Hey, there, we got
ESPN,
another one coming up right now.
and I'm dressed like the player.
exactly there. So, how many of you knocked out the park this year? There?
Well, Ayo, if I was to disclose that information, I would probably get my stats go down a little bit longer. But as far as I know, I'm still a virgin and I'm looking for the love of my life. How about you, Omega?
Well, I just got to say there, I'm drier than a saguaro in the Arizona fucking desert there. But that's neither
I'm
here
drier
nor
than
there.
a pound of mushrooms in the Sahara Desert.
Neither here nor there. But on to the next one.
Oh man, we
love
could
it.
do this all fucking day, man. I
Y'all
swear.
don't know
But
the crash out. But this is the sports.
but this is the sitcom as well, so we only give you guys like 35, 45 minutes of us and crashing out on some real ass topics. But
we talk shit. we
until
blend
next
shit.
time, y'all. Fucking love you guys. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. A Omega, thank you for showing up and
Yo, my
showing out
G.
another day, dog.
Love you, brother, man.
Oh yeah, love
all
you
day.
too, man.
Well, we crashing out on all this bullshit there for sure. This your boy, A Omega with the funky dope flavor. And always on the side right here, my dog, Val, the wild child.
It's your host with the most, the grossest uncle, T.O. Val. I'm gonna say one thing: whether it's a player chasing stats or a rapper chasing streams, the game only stays real if it stays honest. So here's to keeping the count, keeping the field, and the booth untouchable, unrigged, and unbought, and untarnished. Because once the art turns into the odds, we all lose the soul of what made us fans in the first fucking place. Have a great night, y'all.
One love.